inside, this will deteriorate. No, will deteriorate the fibers, because then I plug the scope, I have the fiber against fiber, a little bit of water here, and it burns the surface. So after a certain time, you will destroy the fibers here, okay, and you will get a very bad view. So don't sterilize the light cable. You don't need to sterilize the light cable. In fact, if I put this part near the lights, and if I see, you can see here the quality of the fibers, okay? I'm keeping the lights with this one. I'm trying to keep the main lights, and I observe what's going on here, you see? Okay, and there are some black dots. You cannot see very well, but I can see well. This means the black dot means lost fibers, okay? So less quality. So do not sterilize, please, the cable, okay? Now we have the bio, okay? We have the bio, as I showed you yesterday, just one sheet, okay? We need we need the cup. So we have the valves. The bio is sterilized without the cups. I put the cups inside and I screw the cups, okay? One. This is for irrigation. Irrigation on the top, a suction on the, okay? So now I have the two valves mounted, okay? And I can control irrigation and aspiration. Then I have to put, this is not the right rubber seals, but this is another issue. Here usually comes a rubber seals with an automatic valve. Seems to be problem in shipment outside the European Union of this stuff. We are trying to solve the problem. So instrument inside, okay, instrument inside, the bio is ready. Now we have to do another things. Take the to irrigation and aspiration. Put the view down. Down. Okay, now the nurse is taking out, we are taking out the two adapters we put for the other scope. Okay, we will keep it for the next patient. So now the tube is empty. Go. No, stop, and stop. Okay, take it down. Okay, now we have the irrigation and the aspiration tube. And here I have the adapter, okay? So the red one is the inflow, the black one is the outflow. So I put the inflow here and the outflow here, okay? Now I have the adapter. Okay, so this adapter is much easier than the other one, as I told you. I take the scope and I plug the adapter, okay? There is no any way I can plug it upside down, okay? Now it's plugged. When I want to remove it, I do it like this and it's finished. And then I put this in sterilization, okay? Ready to start? Okay, light cable. Okay, so I already checked the patient with the manual examination. There is a septum. I don't know if I will be able to show to you. Okay, So we'll try to close the labia. So now I'm increasing the pressure inside the vagina, closing the labia. Okay? So I don't know if I will be able to show you the septum. So this is one of the two osteoids, you see, and it's separate, it's very close to the septum. This is the white on the right of the screen is the septum, okay? Okay, 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 and then here we are with the other one, you see? I'm going on the opposite side. So the septum is here in the middle, okay? 1 and 2. Okay, now I'll give you a better view. Can you put Clara and Chroma? So now you are used to a view, and we do something magic. Okay. Much more enhancement. You can see more detail. And here we have the other osteoids. Okay? So let's start from this one.
Ça c'est avec les filtres.
Okay. So here we have two cervix, okay? So the cervix is separate. Okay, when we do this, okay, take it out. The view. We have a polyp here in one of the osteum, and then there seems to be a cervical polyp. Okay, and then we have another polyp here. Okay. Okay, so what we do normally, we put when we go to the surgery, we first put the agar in the other cavity, and then we start cutting. We see where the agar is on the wall, and we usually start making an incision in the middle of the wall. Okay, so now I'm taking a biopsy here and removing what it looks to me like a polyp. It's not probably a polyp, it's just it's very hard tissue, so it's not a polyp. Okay, so give me the bipolar, I will remove this one and then the next one. Okay? So, nurse, I need the material here to the biopsy. Now we observe if the... So now we observe the other osteum, the other cavity, on the opposite side. So this is the... Okay, so I'm trying to come here. It is the other cavity. This is the opposite side. Okay. This is the other channel. Okay, and this is the opposite side cavity. Okay. Which is the last menstrual cycle of this thing? Yes.
Professor Bettocchi,
Yes.
can you explain us and describe the endometrium of the cavity?
The endometrium is irregular. How old is the patient? Okay, so they said she's menopausal. When it's like this, in effect, if I go here, I'm not able to grab. This is not soft tissue. You see, it's hard tissue. Okay, you see, there's nothing really coming out. So it's probably just anomaly of the disc muscles. So probably there is nothing to, let's say, to biopsy, special to biopsy. So in this case, what we do is just to be safe, if nothing comes from, I'm not able to clean the, let's see, if nothing comes from the high directed biopsy, we insert a Novak and we perform a Novak because we know that whatever we will collect, it's good enough for the patient. Okay, so here we don't have pathologies like in the opposite one. We don't have. Do you have a Novak, Pitel? Novak.
Don't you think that there is an endometrial infection?
But let's say this is another.
Look at the red spot on the endometrium.
It's not the red spot. This is atrophic. Endometrium. This is mostly atrophic. You see, this is the cystic aspect of the menopausal patient. You see here. So when you know that the patient is menopausal, you feel that you see, I'm not able to take this out. You see, it's hard tissue behind. Okay, there is nothing here. It's just an aspect of the endometrium. So we perform the Novak. You see, you have some mucus cyst here. You see the mucus cyst here. Another one here. Okay. Okay. Let's first do the surgery on the opposite side. Okay. So I'm going on the opposite side with the bipolar. So now 150 pressure. Okay, 150.
The flow is at 300.
Okay, a little bit like this. I go on the opposite side and try to remove the polyp, okay? What it looks like a polyp probably is only a cystic, probably it's a cystic polyp, okay? It's cervical, it's made by different, so you have to tell the patient that she will feel probably like electrical stimulation, something, okay? Okay. Did you tell the patient?
Yes.
Okay. See, it's a cystic polyp, you see? I'm opening a cyst here, so it's a cystic polyp. So this patient is a patient with cystic atrophia, something similar usually we found in patients taking tamoxifen. We were, because now it's not anymore it's a use, but we were for many years the reference center when tamoxifen was hardly used. So we know very well the effect of the tamoxifen on the patient. And one of the effects is the polyp, it is cystic polyp. Okay? So the cystic polyp is here. Okay? I'll try to keep the polyp here. Give me the grasping forceps.
When you use bipolar, you have to put pressure
with the endomat, yes. With the other one, no. With the other one, we just click on bipolar, and the machine knows that I'm using the bipolar, so it does everything itself. Okay? Okay, so the polyp is out. Polyp,
we use like this.
So the polyp is out. Now we have the situation. So now the problem is how to get in with the Nova, and to take both the cavity are the same. So if you let's do it. Let's stop the pump. So the hysteroscopic part is finished. I give you the, no, be careful to the camera. Take the camera, be careful the camera here on the cable. Just move it, no. So the scope for you, and the Novak syringe on the Novak. Keep this still, the syringe here. The Novak, it's a little bit thicker than our Novak, but it's okay. So it's very difficult. It's very difficult. We have a small Novak. It's 4 millimeter. So I am now going with the fingers because it's difficult. So I will. I usually.
The star is on his finger.
System, the cylinder. System, the cylinder. Okay?
Adesso a me adesso non taglio bene. Se mai taglio bene.
I know this. I don't care.
اللي تحت واللي تحت
Even in presence of partnership. So for me it's not necessary, but I want just to do it because we are here. But if I was home, I was just sending it to you.
Dr. Bettocchi?
Voilà.
Dr.
See?
Bettocchi?
Yes.
Can you confirm to us that the patient didn't receive any pre-medication?
Yes.
Madame, do you want tell the madam to say something?
Do you hear us?
Yes, I vous entends.
Yes. Can you confirm to us that the patient didn't receive any pre-medication?
Yes, the patient is telling you something.
قولوا له مع السلامة أنا ما خدت حتى دواء.
عسلامة. شيخ وائل موجوعة ولا مش موجوعة؟ يا مدام عندك وجاعة ولا ايه؟ لا بارفي.
We use hypnosis.
It's like hypnosis, yes.
لا ما هيش هدفتها
We have the one with the longer. You need the one with the. So we don't have because this is the large one. Okay, this is the Novak. Is the large one. I think this is the 5. So the one we have it's with the dual lock on the hand, so we can plug 20 ml here. No. So if we have it, it's okay. If we don't have it, don't worry. If we can do this, let's Professor, you need light. No, I need this age. Brava. No, too big.
Oui. Just about. Okay. Dr. Bettocchi, can you explain to us what you are doing now?
I try physiological or formative. I try to do the
Okay, a practical question, please. Do you hear us?
Voilà. So
Okay.
I did the Novak even let's say with some problem related to the to the fact that this Novak will not fit with the syringe. But we took the biopsy and it's done. Okay? Yes, tell me.
Practical question.
Yes.
When you do hysteroscopy at office, do you put venous periphery?
My head.
Do you put IV catheter systematically? Nothing, like sonography. Nothing. Okay. Comme l'échographie, exactement comme vous faites l'échographie vaginale. I don't do it theater. No theater. Pas de... Il a dit hier. Office, bureau, cabinet, de consultation, à la consultation. Consultation. And in your practice, you don't do your office hysteroscopy in theater, isn't it?
In my practice, I perform office hysteroscopy, yes?
Yes, no, not in theater like today. Not in theater.
No. In my practice, it's an apartment in a house, so I don't have any theater there.
You don't have any theater. Okay. Aye, donc pas de bloc.
You have to imagine that in Italy, the private practice, it's not like in many other countries where you have a place, an area inside a private hospital. In our place, private practice, 98 or 99% of the cases, it's just an apartment. Okay? You know, it's an apartment dedicated for, let's say, office medical use, but there is no gas, there is nothing special. We are forced only to have the toilet for the wheels patient, and that's it. So we don't perform anything that is out of office. If you need surgery, then if you need anesthesia, then you have to go in a private hospital or in a private, yes, in an institution that offer you operative theater.
Don't you? Aren't you worried about vagal shock?
I told you, we know when we have to stop. So after a long time of experience, if I feel that the patient is going in the wrong direction, I stop before it's too late. But I give you one excellent tricks that I didn't know. I discovered only this year, so very late, when I was doing the procedure to the son of our chief of anesthetist in the hospital, who is also...
I introduced to all the people. Donc il va vous dire, bon, concernant le choc vagal, déjà il ne fait pas de voix d'abord. Concernant le choc vagal, il fait attention dès que sa patiente réagit, il s'arrête directement d'arriver à un choc vagal. Et là, il va nous donner un astuce qu'il vient d'apprendre cette année quand il a fait une hysteroscopie du chef du service.
So the daughter was having a little bit of discomfort. She was very young. So I know that as more as the patient is young, the more difficult will be to perform the procedure because they do not accept anything.
I introduce. So, elle est jeune, et commencer à avoir des douleurs, les plus jeunes, c'est plus difficile et plus possible. Yes.
Okay, so the father said to her, cough. And I said, why you are telling your daughter to cough? I said, this is the way we teach people when they feel they have a heart attack to reduce, let's say, the intensity of the heart attack, and maybe if it's not really hard, to be able to go out, because this start a mechanism that reduce the vagal reflex. And trust me, it's perfect. So every time I feel that the patient is going in the wrong direction, first I stop, and second I tell the patient, start coughing very hard, very hard, with a lot of intensity from the chest, and it's magic. It's magic.
Okay, thank you. Il arrête et il demande à la patiente de tousser. Apparemment, c'est le même système pour la rythme cardiaque se diminue, le choc vagal et le mal-être.
It's not a joke, eh? It works very well. Trust me. Trust me. It works very, very, very well.
Là, vous allez traduire l'instant de la patiente.
Allora, che critica, che uno?
Cosa vedete?
Senta.